morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Independence Day to you all. Today I have so many treats and food ideas for you guys, patriotic themed. It's crazy. I think I went a little overboard for our barbecue. I'm not really sure exactly what all we're doing with the kids today. I know that we're probably gonna play in the water. We have plenty of fireworks for later. I've got some decorating to do, cleaning to do. This video is going to cover everything for the holiday as what a mom would be doing with 5 kids on a day for Independence Day. So the first thing I gotta do is I'm up early because I have actually 2 ice cube recipes and I need them to sit for a good 4 or 5 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with those, clean up this kitchen a bit and take you guys with me. And of course, Valley needed some water. She prefers this so much more to her bowl. It's crazy. Today's video is actually a collab with Marissa from over at That's So Davis. She makes videos just like mine. They're motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning. She's got fantastic taste in decor. She does shopping hauls and all kinds of stuff. She's a mother of 3. Her channel is fantastic. It is very similar to this one. If you enjoy my channel, you'll love her. So please go check her out when you're done with my channel today. And if you stop over there, please tell Marissa that I sent you. And if you're here from Marissa's channel, welcome. I would love to have you if you enjoy what you're seeing today. Now let's get this house picked up before we work on all of today's treats. And of course, I have to pause the cleaning because Gwen is demanding her cup. Two different stations to show you what I'm doing. This is gonna be for the kids, just 2 different flavors of the Hawaiian Punch. I'm gonna put blue in half, red in half, and then once these are frozen, they're going in Sprite. This is just gonna help me pour. For the adult ones, or well, I mean the kids can have these too because they're just gonna be regular ice cubes. But it's just some blueberries and some cut up strawberries. And you're gonna put those in there with some water. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, please take a moment and consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys. This is the type of content I adore making on this channel. Anything lifestyle, holiday, cleaning, motherhood, it's everything I adore making. And if you enjoy it, please stick around because I've got tons more coming your way. Okay, so here's the 2 trays completely finished. Now these, they said you could also do with Jello. I don't know how that would be. That kind of weirds me out, the thought of that. And then last year I did these, instead of doing just plain water, I did white wine, like a sparkling white wine. And that was also really good too, but this year I wanted the kids to be able to have them if they wanted them. This is definitely a true just day in the life of what I'm dealing with. My husband now has to have a haircut in the middle of everything else. Yes. It'll look better though.
Want me to go get coronavirus?
No. Said it before, I cover real life messes, and this right here is Apple Jacks that my daughter decided to use as confetti while I was cutting my husband's hair. So yeah, they started here. Where's Gwenny? Her latest thing, closing herself in the dark pantry. We have 2 dessert treats specific today. We're gonna do a holiday funfetti, and then I bought red, white, and blue cupcake liners. And I am gonna dye the batter as well. And then I'm gonna make cookie bars with M&Ms.
Oh God. Oh no, oh
no. Yay! I'm letting the kids help. They enjoy that. Declan, go pour your eggs in. No, this is for the cookies.
Okay. Here, buddy.
Declan, go. Go pour the eggs in.
Come on, buddy.
Always wash your hands.
All right. Declan's gonna pour some eggs in.
Mom, I need a towel.
Here's the towel. Good job. All right, Gwenny, you're gonna pour the water in.
No.
Pour the water in.
Pour the water in. Okay, that's how you want to do it? Cool.
Make the cake mix according to your box and then divide it into 3 bowls. And I'm gonna, so I can do the color. This one is the black bowl. I'm just gonna keep that the white. I'm gonna put red in here and blue in there. And I do use gel food coloring. It's just better. You have to use less of it to get a brighter color. I didn't want to show you the whole process because we made cupcakes a million times, but I do have red, white, and blue liners. And then I'm just spooning the mixture in there in the different colors, and I'm just gonna vary them until they're about half full on all of these. I wanted to show you a few different techniques so you could do this either way. Just spooning it in is gonna be almost like, Gwenny, it's gonna be almost like a camouflage pattern, and you could leave it like that. These 2 are actually layered, one color, then another color, then another color on top, and I'm not gonna touch those. And then a few of these, I'm gonna take a toothpick and I'm gonna swirl, so you'll see the 3 different ways to do this. Just for swirling, it's really easy. Just hold your liner and kind of get in there and just go back and forth and turn it a few times. And it'll make a little swirly pattern. So I'm gonna do a few of these like that. Wow! Quinn's gonna talk your ear off this morning. And then those 3 will be swirl. These 2 are gonna be layer, and then the rest will, if she'll stop yelling, will be camouflage. I'm running low on my liners, but I am gonna show you, I have a jar full of cupcake liners from when I buy them for an occasion, and then I use them up as the year goes. So now I've got a bunch of 4th of July ones that are gonna go in there, and that's just where I save them all. But I need to get a taller jar, but for now this will do. So now they're safe in there and they won't get crushed in my pantry. I'm gonna make a cookie bar. These are the easiest things in the world, these packages. I use them at Christmas cookie time too, because we make a lot of cookies. But you literally need a stick of butter and 1 egg, and just make sure your butter is soft. See how I can poke it? Then it's good to go. 9-year-old's back in the kitchen, wants to help, so I'm gonna let her do the cookies. Because they're just stupid simple, but they're delicious at the same time. And then she's just gonna put the softened butter in. And then 1 egg. And just mix it until it's all together. She's getting so good at that. A few tips for cookie bars. Make sure it goes all the way to the edge. Put parchment paper in the pan because it'll help you just lift them straight out. And then to make these Patriotic, I got the red, white, and blue mix M&Ms, but they messed up my delivery and gave me 2. So I got normal and I have mini, so then we're gonna have just 2 different sizes of M&Ms on the top of this. This is what it looks like with all the different M&Ms on it before it goes in the oven. The cupcake should be out in a minute, and then this goes in 350, about 15 to 20 minutes. Just watch it and babysit it. Once it looks brown, it's done. This is what you're going for color-wise and everything. Let it sit in here till it cools a little bit, and then just pop it out of this. I have it on a cooling rack to help. And then if you don't want your cupcakes to look like this, get as little air in it when you're mixing the color in, and then like wrap your pan, like tap it on the counter before you put it in the oven to try and get some of the air bubbles out. Because otherwise you're gonna get deflated cupcakes like I have. I left to take a fast shower, and this is what Declan did to the cookie bars while I was away. Yep. Showered, cleaned up, changed into my actual outfit for today, and now I have some decorations I'm going to attempt to put up, and I do have some more dishes to do before I get started on the actual like barbecue food. While editing today's video, I noticed there were a few different recipes that I did forget to film because I got rushed and flustered. You'll see that at the end of this video, but there are other items that are over on my Instagram, and you guys can check that stuff out there. Plus, I'm pretty good at keeping up with the stories over there, and you get real life up-to-date stuff instead of having to wait several days to up to a week from when I film to when I post. So if you want to see that, just check me out over on Instagram. first round of ice cubes are very frozen, so I'm just gonna show you these with some water so you guys can see what these look like. And yes, I brought out the pretty glass just, you know, because. But if you pop them out, they are full of blueberries and strawberries.
Why is there fruit in them?
Okay. And then once it's got the water in it, you can see them in there. All the blueberries and strawberries. So, easy little festive drink. I cleaned up most of the dishes, I just didn't film, and I had the boys empty this out so I can load it back up. But for now, I'm gonna move on to icing the cupcakes. Now, if you're using jarred frosting like this, the pre-made stuff, do yourself a favor, put it in a mixer and actually like beat it, like whip it for just a few minutes, and it will double in size. It helps so much. Now if you look at this, the texture is different. The flavor is a lot lighter. It's not so sweet. It's just a lot better to take the time and do this. This over here, this very white and fluffy, this is the whipped. This very condensed off-white over here, this is all straight from the jar. So you can actually see the difference. Here they are, the finished cupcakes. Brianna helped me decorate. They are very, very sprinkly, but if you need to see it side by side, and you can see it very well. This one is very white. Hang on. I'm gonna get it to focus better so you guys can tell. This one right here is more white, it's more fluffy. This one over here is straight from the jar, and you can look at it, it's more off-white, and it's a lot more pasty. I told you I used 3 different techniques for the inside, so here's how they go. This is the layered one, right there, so you can see that. That one right there is what all of them are. That is just putting the spoons in there and letting it go. And then that one is actually swirling it around. So there's the 3. You can make up your mind how you want to do them. There are the cookie bars chopped up, ready to go. Here is Tristan's drink that he was working on. It's got cherry juice in the bottom, Sprite in the middle, and then this is the same blue, that's the blue juice that's of their ice cubes, and then Pop Rocks. And I did some sugar around the rim to help the Pop Rocks stay on. And then we gotta put a bomb pop inside of it. So let's go ahead and do these ice cubes because they're ready. I'm just doing a pretty cup again just for Aiden to show you what it looks like. But again, we're just going to pop them out. Put them in their cup. What do you want, 2 of each?
No, just one.
Just 1 of each? Okay. And then just fill the cup up. Put some Sprite. Show it. I don't see your hand. Okay. So in there you see the different color cubes. If I can get the red one to come around the front. So there's that. Another treat for today, you're gonna need some powdered sugar, some vanilla, and this is half a block of cream cheese that I've been softening with a fork. But you can change these to however much you need. I'm only doing a few of the stuffed strawberries, but I'll show you how it works. First things first, this is the cream cheese mixture. It ended up being about 3 tablespoons of the powdered sugar, half a teaspoon of the vanilla. I did put a little half and half in here just to get a little more creamy, but that's the mixture. And then take pretty decent sized strawberries. Don't try and do this with the really small ones. Stem and everything, cut them in half. Declan, quiet. Then you're gonna take some of your mixture and you're going to put it on your berries now. Almost like you're frosting your berries, okay? You can also do this with a piping bag. It might make it a little easier, but because the strawberries are wet, cream cheese doesn't like to stay on it. So you gotta work at it just a little bit. And then once you get the cream cheese on them, then you're gonna take some blueberries You only need like 3 blueberries for each one. And you're gonna just push the blueberries into. There is the finished product. They're really cute, but they're super messy. And I'm already having to keep Declan's little hands out of them. So, but they're really cute. All right, so in here is strawberry, blueberry, and watermelon mixed up. And then these are just gala apples. You can use whichever one you want. If you want more of a sour, go with a green apple. Slice them off, peel them off, and then you need a little cutter for a star shape. And then just cut them out. But don't forget to dip them in some lemon juice, otherwise they'll be brown very quick. There's the finished fruit salad. Working on a lot at once, starting to get flustered. So this is gonna be red, white, and blue potato salad. So I'll show you how this goes as we go along, but you gotta boil these anyways, so I've got time. The worst part is when you get to that last little like 45 minutes to an hour until everything's ready, because then I got a whole bunch of crap to do and I'm starting to forget things. But I'm about to work on the kebabs, but remember, keep your sticks in water, otherwise they'll burn on the grill. Time to play catch up. These are chicken, bacon. They've been salt, peppered, and they've got the everything seasoning I've talked about. Connor's out with the corn on the grill, and then these are going in just a minute. And then hot dogs for the adults. The red, white, and blue potato salad, I have to take half of this, dice it up really fine. I need some dill, Dijon, red wine vinegar, olive oil, parsley, and garlic. Plus I need 3 hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, I think he's lost it.
Yes.
Here's his plate. Because we're already got the food out, trying to feed the kids over there, and he hasn't stopped for like 10 minutes. Realistic day in the life for this, it's a holiday, doesn't matter. Our air conditioner has now kicked off twice today. My husband's working on it again. But yeah, we have no air conditioner in the house. And the meat is finally off the grill, and my mom just keeps going, about the chicken. So I'm gonna say it's good.
I hate cilantro, so 1 piece is too much.
Yeah, and very good.
Is it good?
No, real good.
Everybody is going outside. Ooh, and all their crazy loudness. She's so excited. The kids' festivities for this evening, this big thing here. I've already been testing some poppets. But a whole bag full of smoke bombs, poppets. My neighbors have little firecrackers, so whole bag of fun.
That's what I know. That's what I knew.
So it's gonna be a spinner.
Yeah, that's what a crazy eyeball does.
I knew we was gonna do that. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Wait, don't go to me yet. No, not yet. All right, now.
There you go. Don't get near the smoke bombs, they burn your feet.
We are Smurfs!
That green one didn't do too good.
That one, these are gonna burn too.
You silly girl. I know you like those. Here comes Gwen back down the road.
Don't touch the end of the
She likes to try and run away. Baby girl's having a good time. Oh, he loves me.
Mommy.
Kids are still out front with Connor. They're doing some more sparklers and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one. I do have a lot more cleaning and picking up to do, but I wanna spend time with the kids. Don't really wanna be worrying about the camera, so I am gonna stop for the night as far as filming goes. Thank you all so much for watching this one. I hope you got lots of inspiration for plenty of things to do. I went way overboard this year, I will admit that, but it was so much fun. The kids really did enjoy it. If you guys liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you wanna see more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night and happy 4th of July.